Pwyll and Rhiannon, the first Mabinogi story. The first story in the series is about King Pwyll of Dyfed who, while hunting, meets Aran, a king in Annwn, i.e. Otherworld, a world where humans can live with joy, eternal youth, and no suffering and illness. Because Pwyll's hounds compete for food with Aran's underworld dogs, he is captured by Aran, and will only forgive him if he helps him defeat Halfdan, a neighboring king also in Annwn, Aran's enemy, but he has talent. Aran asked the two to switch identities. He would come to rule Pwyll's Dyfed, and Pwyll would rule Annwn. Pwyll agreed, so Aran used a shape-shifting spell, and told him how to defeat Halfdan. Pwyll came to Annwn in Aran's form. No one suspected, but Aran's wife, the queen, confused him. It's confusing when you keep suggesting to your husband to have sex. Fortunately, Pwyll was not the type of opportunist, so he left the queen covered in spiderwebs for a whole year. He was very depressed but did not dare to say anything. A year later, Pwyll marched to attack Halfdan. Listening to Aran's instructions, he punched Halfdan so hard that he fell off his horse. Halfdan begged him to give him another blow to end his life, but Pwyll refused because Aran had told him that the second punch would, on the contrary, heal Halfdan. So Halfdan was left to die. Aran returned to hear that the enemy had been defeated, and that his wife was still covered in webs, so he was very happy and formed a brotherly friendship with Pwyll. A true man. Some time later, Pwyll found a woman riding on a horse named Rhiannon. The daughter of Elder Hervaid asked for help. Because she was forced to marry a stupid guy named Gwal Mac Clud, she begged him to ask her to marry him instead of him. Pwyll went to Mr. Hervaid's house to ask for his hand in marriage, but Gwal set an honor trap forcing him to accept him marrying Rhiannon. Thanks to his good friend Aran, Pwyll has the treasure of a bottomless magic bag. He tricked Gwal into a bag and then beat him up, forcing him to let him marry Rhiannon. So the marriage took place, and Rhiannon gave birth to Pwyll, a beautiful boy. But then tragedy happened. Right after birth, the baby mysteriously disappeared in the night. The maids taking care of the baby were afraid of being punished for letting the baby go missing, so they smeared blood on Rhiannon's mouth and blamed her for eating the baby. Rhiannon herself also believed that accusation. Pwyll did not want to put the queen to death, so her only punishment was that she sit at the castle door and tell anyone of her crime. The boy was found by Lord Ternan when the monster kidnapped him. The child disturbed his stable. He killed the monster and adopted the boy. The older he got, the more he looked like Pwyll, making him realize who his real father was. He immediately reunited the boy with Pwyll and Rhiannon, giving Rhiannon his innocence, and he was renamed Pryderi, meaning worry. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.